I'm back. The video shut off. Part 2. Seven Oaks Road at the turn to go to Converse Flats. For some reason the camera shut off. But anyway, I was saying, I haven't been down Middle Control, but the pictures I've seen from over there, that seems like there's more debris over there, especially from the village, the Seven Oaks Resort there. I've seen like there's refrigerators, and that's what they were kind of looking for. The people up here, the cabin that got swept away, they were asking me about, and I told them where that was. Because if this went down 3-4 miles, it could be anywhere. Yeah, this is wild. Look at the logs, and this is what we've been digging out up against the cabins up there. The mud and the trees got slammed into the cabins. So Pete's got a Kubota. He's been digging. It's a lot more than it looks, and it's heavy. He's got to pick it apart. It's like woven. Wow. This is where the creek was. You could hop over it right here. There's a little bridge, and you could hop over right here. It came between these trees right here, right there. And there's Stark right in there, and there was a little bridge here. You could fish right here. They planted the trout up at the next bridge. I brought a lot of kids in here because it was, it's a cool area, and it you guarantee they stock trout, rainbow trout up there. And basically, just had the kid drop a line in there, and boom, you didn't have to sit there for hours. What is that? Looks like a cover for a generator or a mower, like an engine cover. That looks like a chimney stack there. One of the cabins up above, they got washed away. 45s. I talked to the son, and they want to come down and look. He lives out of state. He's coming down. I'm kind of helping scout for him. They wanted to kind of look for cabin parts, but a lot of it's probably way downstream. This is a new channel here. This wasn't here. I'm guessing it undercut this. Yeah, it had to. Look on this side. This was all kind of floodplain like this going in to the creek. It was a road, paved, but this wasn't here. It spread out so wide. This was like the middle of the big wall of water that came down. They asked me if I'd seen, there's that prickly pear, if I'd seen video of what usually you see is a big wall of logs and boulders coming. Jeff described it perfectly. He was in Seven Oaks Village, but I haven't seen video of it. I wonder what that is. That looks like an old VCR tape, maybe. And that's Sugarloaf, where the sun's got it lit up. Sugarloaf, there's a moon. What moon we got? Yeah, there's a Converse Flats is behind here. It's a forestry fire station. And there's a camp right to the right. That's kind of over and up the bunch of curves going up, maybe a half mile. And then past that is Camp Radford. I haven't heard anything about Camp Radford. If anybody knows, leave it in the comments about Radford. I don't think they can get over to it. Well, they definitely can't get this way. You could come in through, somebody was talking about Bear Creek. I don't know if I have to look at the map on the roads. If you could come in through Bear Creek that way. 109, I think it is. It comes like over the top from the west. It comes more north of here. But Bear Creek got blown out, God, 10 years ago. They finally fixed it, like years later. Put put some culverts in, and beautiful this time. It's so quiet up here now, but it's open to the public now. That's what sucks. They were saying that too, that they're getting the looky-loos, and looters are up here looking what they can grab. See, these are those ponderosa pines. Look how tall they are. 100 foot. That's what was floating down the river. It's unbelievable. They said there was a bear track down there, but I haven't seen it. I was kind of looking for it. Bear tracks look like somebody barefoot. First time I saw one, I thought it was like somebody walking barefoot, because they got big heels. And what's that? And I kept going, and then I realized, oh, it's a piece of wood. I thought it was metal. Somebody dug out. Ground squirrel. No, he got flooded out. Yeah, Mr. Ground Squirrel. He's got to find a new home. And I saw the ants have already dug out. What's this? Here's that prickly pear. It's weird to get in the mountains. That's the first thing I noticed up here. And there's prickly pear. You'd think a desert prickly pear, but that's the whole thing got uprooted. Whoa. I'll show you this thing over here. I'm not sure what it is, off a table or something. Well, that's it. 7 Oaks Road by Glass Road. The road to Converse Flats. It is a mess.